Assalamu alaikum, welcome and karibuni to our Zanzibar's kitchen, and welcome again to our Eid preparations. Today we are making date and nut bites or goodies. So I've got two types of dates here. This is about a kilo, which is 2.2 pounds, and I've got these ones which are a bit dried. So if you're going to use these, you need to soak them in hot water for about 10 minutes before you start using them. So I'm going to use this so I can save the 10 minutes. All right. So I have removed the seeds, and I'm going to heat these up and so that they become nice and soft. And I've also added cardamom powder, cinnamon powder, and some saffron, which is totally optional. All right. I just love them to have those beautiful flavors, and also a little bit of ghee to just help it to soften easy. Now, if you don't want to cook them or warm them up, you can put them in food processor and you can make a nice fine paste that would work as well. But I prefer to do it this way. So just gonna stir this and mash it at the same time. Just mash it down, and this will take about 10 minutes. All right, so once that's done, we're going to work with the nuts. By the way, I'm going to roast all the nuts, and I have got some cranberries here, dried, which are not nuts. I've got hazelnuts. I also have walnuts, and I have cashew nuts, as well as peanuts and almonds and pistachios and some coconut and some sesame seeds, which is roasted. So I'm going to start working with the hazelnuts. I'm going to make a praline. So I've got my sugar there and a little bit of water. And once it comes to, I don't remember the temperature, but I just eyeball it. And I'm just going to pour this. And once it's dried, it's going to thicken. And I'm going to put it in the food processor. All right. And then the second one is the pistachio. So again, I'm making a syrup and orange blossom water. This is like candied pistachio that I really, really love to make. Okay, and a little bit of cardamom. It's about a cup of sugar and half a cup of water. We're making syrup, and this is just like this. You don't want it to be too thick. And then I added the pistachios. Now the pistachios were shelled, and then it was taking too much time for me to remove the shell. So I just did a little bit. So I'm going to remove this from the syrup because it's a bit too much. Just put it in a bowl, and I'm just going to stir it until all the pistachios are coated with the sugar. So they are candied orange blossom pistachios. They are beautiful. They smell amazing. And once they're dried, I'm going to let them cool. And you see, so I'm going to start working now. I'm just going to take a little bit of the date paste, and this is the hazelnut, okay, the one I did the caramel kind of a syrup. Okay, you can make a paste if you want, but I wanted it to be a little bit crunchy, so I'm just going to mix this well until everything is well combined, incorporated. And you can do any type of nuts that you like, by the way. And you can do any type of combination that you like. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to make it into a log like this. And then I'm going to cover it and keep it in the fridge for about 10 minutes so that it's well set. Okay, it's hard and it's well set because it's still a little bit warm. Okay, but before that, we are going to make an insertion. Oh, next one, sorry. Okay. So just like that, and then I'm going to work on my next one, which is walnuts. Okay, so all the nuts were roasted and then crushed. Okay, so I've got the walnuts there, and we're just going to do just like the other log, just like the same style. And if it's sticky, just put a little ghee in your hand or oil, and you can roll it easily, okay, or work with it easily so that it's not sticky in your hands. All right, so we're going to do the same. Put it in the fridge. Now, after I've put it in the fridge, this is the first one, yeah, with hazelnut, and I love hazelnut with chocolate. This is like the Nutella kind. That's the kind of feeling you're gonna get. So I'm gonna make an insertion there. Okay, you can use a wooden spoon if it's got what do you call, a cylinder kind of handle. Mine are all squares. Okay, so we're just going to make it like that. Okay, so we're just going to make I don't know what you call, but an insertion where I can pour something in it, and I'm going to do chocolate. So I have melted my chocolate. Actually, I made a chocolate ganache, but you can use melted chocolate, it's fine. I made very little chocolate ganache, so I didn't really measure, but usually it's 2 parts of chocolate and 1 part of heavy cream. All right, so just like that. And now we are going to pour the chocolate in it. I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag. I saw this idea here on YouTube and I really loved it, but the lady used only peanuts, okay? And then I'm going to use white. She did only 1 flavor. And you know me, I love to do different flavors. I love varieties. And it's beautiful. And then I'm going to keep it aside for about 10 minutes. And the other one, this is the walnut. I'm using white chocolate ganache. Now, if you can use just chocolate, but like I say, if you want to do ganache for white chocolate, it's 3 parts of chocolate and 1 part of heavy cream. Since I did very little, I didn't really measure it. And then I put the raspberries on top. Now for the third one, I have got, these are almonds, okay? I mean, you can do any type of nuts, any combination. I'm just showing you the idea. So I've got almonds and also raspberries. I love raspberries in with dates or any kind of nuts. So this is a Ziploc bag that I have cut it on the side, cut it open, and then we're just going to roll and then keep it in the fridge for about 10 minutes. Okay, not too thick, just enough, okay? And then this is the fourth one. I've got pistachios. Okay, this is the raw pistachios. So I'm putting raw pistachios inside, and outside I'm going to coat it with the candied pistachios, right? Okay, so just like that. Then we're just going to make some, small balls. Just like that. You can make any shape you want. I just wanted to have varieties. And then now we're going to coat it with the candied pistachio, the orange blossom candied pistachios. Okay. And now this is the last one, which I decided to add cashew nuts and coconut as well as raspberries. Okay, and that's it. It's very simple. I have done date rolls before, I think 3 years ago. I don't know how many of you have seen that, but I will put that in the description box below just in case you want to do those kind. Okay, so now we are ready to slice. As you can see, they're nice and pretty, very beautiful. Okay, if your knife is sticky, just put some ghee or oil and it will be easy, okay? So these are done. They look beautiful. The colors are amazing, attractive. So now I'm going to use my cutter, which I have put a little bit of oil so that it's not too sticky. I like to do little stars. And I wanted this to be very small, so, so you can have as many as you want. Okay, since we've got different nuts on each one. Okay, so these ones, we are going to coat them with sesame seeds, which are roasted. All right, and then I'm going to do the moon. Okay, I'm gonna do the crescent actually. So the first one, of course, I do it as a round, and then I shape it like that, and then we're gonna keep cutting them. And since they're small, you get quite a lot with these. Okay, so for the crescent, we're gonna coat it with some coconut. Okay, the coconut wasn't really, I don't know what happened to it. So now these are done. Thank you so much for watching, and I will mention all the ingredients in the description box below. I wish you all a wonderful day.